Hey, this is Ben from MetricFire, and I'm excited to share a quick overview of our new MCP integration. Model Context Protocol, or MCP, is rapidly growing in popularity, and it allows AI assistants to connect directly to platforms and interact with APIs using natural language. And now Hosted Graphite has its own MCP server. So instead of manually searching through metric names and building API requests or configuring alerts one field at a time, you can ask an AI assistant to do all of that for you. This integration can be used with AI tools like Claude Code and Cursor, but for this example, I'll be connecting our MCP server to GitHub Copilot through the VS Code text editor. So to get started, I'm logged into the hosted Graphite account that we use for our own internal monitoring, and I'll go to add-ons and click MetricFire MCP Server. From here, I can create a token and choose which permissions I want to give the MCP client. And once I create the token, I can copy it and add it to my server configuration. Uh, and to do that, I'm going to open VS Code and press Command Shift P to open the command palette, which will open the new Copilot chat. Then I'll search for MCP Open User Configuration. This opens the required file for my VS Code user, and I can copy paste the server config, which we also have linked in the description below. It's just a JSON object that includes the MCP server endpoint and an authorization header with the token I just created. Uh, then once I save, VS Code recognizes our MCP server, and I can click Start, and the server status should change to running. Then I can also see here that there's 30 available hosted graphite tools that have been loaded, and I can ask the chat to list them. Uh, these include tools for metrics and tagged metrics search, graphite rendering, busy and invalid metrics, alerts, notification channels, and scheduled mutes, among others. So for our example, I'll start by asking Copilot to search for some useful metrics associated with one of our main internal databases, NumMeta DB2. Copilot recognizes that this is a metric search request and selects the metric search tool and returns matching metrics related to what I asked for in the prompt, which was for MySQL running threads and row lock weights. Now that I know which metrics are available, I can ask Copilot to render some of them. So here I'm asking to see a JSON list for the last 15 minutes of MySQL threads running. Copilot uses the hosted graphite render tool, and depending on the format I request, it can return graphite data as JSON, CSV, raw values, or even a PNG image. For another example, I can run the prompt render and display the 1 minute load average for NumMeta DB2 over the last 24 hours as a PNG. And this is a nice way to quickly visualize what the normal bounds of this metric look like. It will help me determine a value that I consider as out of bounds. And as we wait for the finished output, we can watch Copilot's reasoning and see each action it's taking one step at a time, which is pretty cool. Okay, now for the fun part. I'm going to use this MCP server to create a composite alert for DB service health. And for context, composite alerts allow you to combine multiple metric conditions using and or logic. And this can provide a better picture of overall service health rather than alerting on just a single isolated metric. So for this alert, I want to know if MySQL has excessive thread activity or if row lock contention starts occurring or if the underlying server is experiencing a high CPU load. So I gave a prompt that includes all of that criteria. And now you're seeing Copilot using the create alert tool, and it's building the alert criteria. Now I can refresh my alerts page and inspect the new alert to see that it's pretty much exactly what I asked for. All right, now I want to update the alert and add our main Slack notification channel, which is named Dirttown. Uh, so that way the whole team is notified whenever it fires. All right, now just for fun, I'll ask Copilot to mute this alert on weekends, which will create and apply a new scheduled mute rule. And now I can just refresh the alerts page one more time and see that the Slack notification channel and scheduled mute for the weekends was properly applied. So there you go. Within a few minutes, I connected GitHub Copilot to the hosted Graphite MCP server, searched through a real set of MySQL metrics, rendered some data, and created an updated composite alert without manually constructing any API requests. Please let us know your thoughts about this in the comment section, and tell us if there are any other hosted Graphite API tools that you want us to add to this integration. If you want to try this out for yourself, you can sign up for a 14-day free trial using the link in the description below. And you can contact us at support@metricfire.com if you have any questions or need help getting connected. All right, thanks so much for watching and happy monitoring.